I'm 5'7". I'm doing date naps on hard mode, all right? I'm out there putting in work right now, okay? I can't even get angry about 5'7" because I think it's like a little rascal height, you know? Like anything you do is kind of cosmically funny. You feel me? Like I'm not kidding. I got lucky 3 months ago. A girl went down on me, and I'm not kidding. I sat on the edge of the bed while it happened. The entire time, feet just dangling. You don't look like a kid getting like. You look like you're waiting to be pushed on the swing. You know what I mean? She went to go find a condom. It was at a party. One of my buddies walked in. He's just like, "What the f*** are you doing?" And I was like, "Getting head." It's like so childish, you feel me? And I think there's some advantages. For instance, okay, never been accused of cheating. I've never cheated as well, but never been accused. Kind of hurts. You feel me? That kind of. Honest to God, I think it's because my hobbies are just way too lame. I think that's what it is. Like I could disappear for 48 hours straight, no contact, no text message, radio silence, and I could reemerge, and the girl I'm seeing would just be like, "That must have been a huge Lego set there, buddy. You were going to town on that bad boy right there." I'll be real with you. I've never cheated in a relationship. I have cheated in other places of my life. I used to be a behavior interventionist. I used to work with like special needs kids. I worked with autistic kids. Great job, really fun job. One of the things that we would do is just like play board games with them. And yeah, within a week I cheated in every one of those board games, right? I'm not. Do you know how much that hurts to get beaten that many times? Autistic kids, they don't lose Monopoly. You understand? They know everything about it. They have it, and that's what hurt too. Is my boss was like, "It's really nice that you're letting them win," and I'm like, "I'm doing my best. All right? I'm trying so hard right now." And this is what hurt is that my boss was like, "You should know that it's nice that you're letting them win, but it's really important in this program that sometimes they lose so they can understand difficulty and disappointment." And I was like, "I don't know if I can really do that." Not because of that, I just feel like because it's kind of ironic to look across the room at a kid with spina bifida, destroy him in a game and be like, "Yeah, buddy, it's not always going to be easy, all right? You've had a cakewalk your whole life. You get to sit down wherever you want. It's not going to be easy for all of it." Like and that's the thing too, is because it got to me, dude. They don't win. They're like sore winners. You know? The final straw, I'm not kidding, a kid with Down syndrome beat me in Uno. As he put down the last card, he just went, "It looks like you're one of us now." I was like, "Alright, I'm cheating, dude, alright?" Dude, they win and they stim on you. Do you know what stimming is? Does anyone not know what stimming is? Okay, dude, it's when they're so excited they can't even control their body, they just start moving it uncontrolled. You've probably seen someone do it in the wild. Dude, that is the meanest celebration you can do imaginable. To beat someone and then immediately, it is the worst taunt. Honest to God, NBA doesn't have on it, dude. Steph Curry from here on out should just start stimming on people. Just cross a dude up, drain a three, and just be like, "What's up, motherfucker? 3. You guys came with me on that one, eh? A lot of you didn't want to, but you did, alright? I'm seeing a lot of shame in the audience right now. You can't control what you're into. This is like pornography, okay? Kind of. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't use that example. That's, how many people coming up here talking about cum? Talking about all that stuff. I'm trying to get away from it. I'm trying to get better. And, I'm going to therapy now, you know, getting better, a little stronger with it. That's what I like about therapy. I'm not getting better. I find I'm just learning all the vocabulary that makes me completely absolve myself of all my wrongdoing. Every dude in here, dog, once you have therapy talk, you're never losing an argument. You become like a kung fu master. Everything that's thrown at you, you can just counter, throw it right back. Dude, I can tell just by looking at you, you've never been to therapy. All right? Dog, like you got the Jason the Bateman thing going on. Like, once you're in therapy, you'll never lose a an argument. For the last relationship, I started going to therapy, and I'm not kidding. Every single time, she'd be like, "You were f***ing rude to me in public," and I'd be like, "I was having a trauma response." Try and get me right now, okay? All of it. It's just been so aggrandized to crazy. For real, one of my friends like recently was telling me, she was like, "I just left an abusive relationship," and I was like, "God damn, like that's really like, are you okay? Like, are you okay?" And she was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "What was?" It was a lesbian couple, but I was like, "What was she doing?" And then she told me what she was doing, and I was like, "You are totally fine, all right? That is not abuse, all right?" Okay, I'm losing all of you on a fair point. The term for abuse is crazy in her situation. You understand? Abuse, I think it's like police knocking at your door, someone swinging, horrible things are happening. The police aren't showing up for the reason she's at. I don't think any cop is banging on a door and being like, "Excuse me, man, we had a domestic violence dispute called in. Apparently someone walked in here, saw you were watching Love Island, rolled their eyes and went, F*** again." That's not abuse, dude. There's like so many terms for it, it's crazy to me. This is the one that gets me, dude. This is the one. Any dude in here, use this. This is like the best counter. Because girls, you're kind of good at it too. In the bedroom, girls are great at the flip. You know? I'm taking a page out of your book. Anytime that I don't make a woman come, I look her dead in the eyes and I go, "Do you think you might have a porn addiction?" Porn addiction is not real, okay? I'm standing on this right now. Porn addiction is not real. Because we don't react to a porn addiction the way we do a real addiction. You go downtown tonight, it's tragic, it's heartbreaking, you'll see it, it will emotionally move you how desperate some of the people are. It's brutal. No one has a liberal reaction to a porn addict. If we walked out there tonight and some dude was in the middle of the street just beating off, I don't think a single person would be like, "Duh, we have to help him." Isn't it if I came back and was like, "Yeah, no guys, there's some perverts out there jerking off," you wouldn't be like, "Unhoused gooner, actually." That's the proper term for it. You guys are fun, you're cool. This is another one, I was reading this one recently. I didn't know about this, I watched a documentary, it was called The Greatest Music Ever Stolen. I'm not sure if you've heard about it. I grew up loving Led Zeppelin. 50% of their hits, all stolen from black artists. They open that, dude, they dissect all of it. David Bowie, Clean, Elvis Presley. Dog, Elvis Presley, his biggest hit, Hound Dog, his breakthrough, not even his song. He completely stole it, got super rich, and he stole from a black woman, he got super rich, got super famous off of it, gave her zero credit. Yeah, and I think that's really f***ed up. So I just wanted to let you guys know that 50% of these jokes have been stolen from black women. Right? I'm not going to tell you which ones, but you'll see. Sorry, I'll need one. Oh, so I got my weave put in the other day. Okay, well that one's actually written by me, so that kind of hurts. I was talking about porn addiction. I just think there's certain things, you know? Like, I do think, and I've come around on this, where everyone's like talking about the male loneliness epidemic, and I'm like, I don't think that's real. And then I was watching porn, and I was like, maybe it is. Just not in the way we would assume, you feel me? Like, everyone thinks it's all these guys who are so desperate for women. I was watching a gangbang porn. The entire time, all I could think is, I never do anything with my boys anymore. Do you know what I was watching 6 men have sex with 1 woman, and all I could think was, I don't even have enough friends to do that. I'm gonna call it a favor. This hurts, dude. Hurts. I went to therapy for a bit. I've been working with my parents for a little while. And my dad's a very sweet guy. He works at sheet metal. He's trying. I went through a breakup. I was actually like probably 10 or 11 months ago. Moved back in with them for a bit, and then like every single morning my dad would come in, and every single time he would try and do a mental wellness check on me. Which is nice, but his generation doesn't understand it. You know, you come in there, you go to yo, are you good? Like, you're right? Like, are you having thoughts of maybe doing something you'll regret? Not my dad. He would just open the door and be like, hey, have you ever thought about killing yourself? Is that something that's ever crossed your mind? It doesn't feel like my dad's checking in on me. It just feels like he's giving me a suggestion. Every morning he's like, really? You have? God damn. All right. Because if I were you, holy shit. And my ex was a psych nurse, and she told me some interesting shit. She was like, yeah, a huge amount of suicides are specifically men. She's like, a huge percentage of it is all caused from toxic masculinity. She's like, a bunch of toxic masculine guys feel like they can't open up, and then once they do, it's too late, it's already set in motion. I was like, yeah, dude, I like totally agree with you. But I also think maybe toxic masculinity is the cure. You know, these are toxically masculine guys. You gotta fight fire with fire, dude. If one of your boys hits you up and he's like, dude, I'm gonna kill myself, you gotta go, you're gonna kill yourself? That's f***ing gay, dude. That was written by a black woman, you guys, calm down.